So this, you don't have to give a real recap. What do you think is going on, Wes?
Hmm. So based on my context clues and assuming that we have not left that city that was in the sandstorm, we are now in a palace type thing,
That's pretty
or
good.
like a castle, because this is based on this map I'm looking at. There's a throne room and then servant quarters. Yeah, I think we're in the castle that was in that sandy city.
Do you want me to go ahead, Logan?
Yeah, you can go ahead too.
Okay, so some parts, and I'm sure I'll miss some things, is we got into the courtyard, found the pool, which is in the middle, that had a very caustic liquid. We got into the throne room. Meepo tried, was using a cup that had certain holes in it. I can't remember what you guys called it, but a cup, and was using that to pry things off of the pillars in the throne room. Um, we explored almost separately a few of the other rooms, the kitchen, the altar. We eventually figured out how to drain the pool, and that the pool was the same as the cup. So we started filling it with water until the cup activated and drained it. From there, we jumped down, and I believe my character was the first one through the hole.
Yep.
And I don't know if everybody else jumped in or if it was just me that got in by the time we stopped.
I believe the last lines of the previous session was everyone uh, has gone down in the hole.
So we're all in the hole.
Yes. So that is where we pick up. The party has descended into this tile at the bottom of the now empty pool. In front of them is a long, sloping hallway, gently moving downwards.
Well, since I was the first one in, I'm going to go ahead and go down the hallway.
Okay. Everyone sees Levi taking the lead on this one.
Just out of curiosity, in
Old
the
move.
past, we have never really ran into a lot of like traps and stuff, have we?
You
Mm,
have.
I think, was there one in like the sewers?
So, when you guys were exploring the sewers with this party, yes, there were some traps. It appears that most of them were deactivated or they were facing
Right.
the wrong way.
But a majority of the time we haven't really ran into traps. So Levi's not gonna Levi's not really gonna look. He's gonna go down slowly because you said it was a slope,
Hmm.
but he's not gonna be searching for anything as he's going.
Okay. All right. I keep hearing
hmm.
message alerts, but I'm not seeing where the message alerts are.
Somebody's
That's
Discord.
coming from my Discord. I'm trying to figure out how to mute it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No worries. I was
I'm
worried that
just
someone
going to
was
find
trying to reach out to me.
Hmm.
All right. All right.
it.
Uh,
Normally, I'm saying before we begin.
yeah. So, this long sloping hallway, made of very smooth stone. It looks as the brickwork is rather excellent. Not a bit of mortar is seen, but what you do see are holes in the walls at regular intervals, roughly about half inch in diameter as you're continuing along. Is the rest of the party also going with uh, Levi?
Why not? Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Ready to get shot.
Maze and Katia follow behind. And you all continue on. It is once you reach, you keep going down on this hallway, the smooth stone begins to actually shrink down, going down from the 10 foot where it was beginning, stooping ever so slightly until Katia has to actually crouch a little bit, I think, is the current tallest member of the group. When you approach this ornate door with a figure of a golden snakehead on it.
Is that
Normal
the
size for me.
snakehead that was at the altar?
It's make a, let's see, this would be artwork check, some intelligence, history.
Oh, of course.
Blessed or guidance.
That would work.
I did 17 without guidance.
Yes, it does look incredibly similar. You don't know the name of this one, but you can do see like matching patterns.
Okay. And this is kind of at the bottom of the slope in a room.
Mm-hmm. It's at the bottom of the slope. There's a doorway.
Okay. Now the tunnel has kind of collapsed inside, correct? Inside.
It's gotten smaller.
Okay. Levi just being regular. Is there a door handle? Is it?
It appears that the only thing sticking out of this door is a is the golden snake head. You examine it closer, you notice that the snake head actually feeds itself into the wall and in an intricate carved pattern. It almost looks like the snake's body starts to coil around the snake head, swirling outwards into the door. But you do not see a handle that you would typically see.
I'm gonna look at Meepo and ask him if he has any ideas.
You think this? So the snake is gold, right?
The snake is golden.
Do you think we could pry these scales off? Or something? Start prying this off?
Maze says, "Okay, let's. I let the pillars go because there was a bunch of stuff upstairs, but
What?
maybe not just do it to this one. You know, let's not get destructive yet.
Well, when do we get destructive?
Let's try to get through the door first."
Hmm.
Make me a gorilla again.
There's not enough space.
You know what, though? Says Maze. Hold on. Maze unfurls the portable hole and looks inside of it to see if Sobek has finished updating.
And you know what, Logan? I was gonna wait until we were in the next room, and I was gonna suggest doing that. But I know we're in an enclosed space, and that's why I asked that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's enough room for him in this area.
He'll have to stoop a little bit, but it's not where he cannot move around freely. Uh, Maze looks inside the portable hole. It is Sobek still updating.
In the vast void that is the portable hole, the lights that have been blinking yellow for the past several days,
Hours.
Couple days.
hours, suddenly turns blue, and like an electrical current runs across Sobek's body as his eyes come to light again. And just as he did before, he looks up and sees Maze staring in, starts to swim his way out of the vastness of portable hole.
Yeah. I think portable holes are only like a 10-foot deep pit. I think. If
I
I'm
think you're right. I think they're
I
10
know.
feet by 10 feet by.
I'm thinking of a
10
bag
feet
of
hole.
holding, I think.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you're able to escape the hole willingly.
I was almost expecting like a dinner timer of ding.
Yeah.
So
Whatever the Windows boot up sound
I'm
is.
in this tiny room,
You
and
look.
again I am hunched because I'm quite large,
Yes.
and I take a look around, and
You see that you're in this long sloping hallway with a repeating pattern of holes in the wall. And at the end of the hallway is this golden snake head sticking out of the door. As you look closer to it, you see the swirling patterns of its body coiling around.
this place is quite ornate compared to the outside. Are we in the palace?
Something
Yes.
like that.
Yes, we're under the palace, actually.
Hmm.
We're trying to find out what kind of secrets they had to, preserve their knowledge. Remember, that's why we're here.
Yes.
Could
Well, I
could
wish
you,
I could remember more of my days as a guardian, but I never really saw what the secrets were or how to get to them.
well, do you think you could open this door?
So I take a look at it, and I will lift with all my might to try and move it.
All right, what way are you lifting it?
Does it look like it opens like a normal door, or like a up and down shut door?
Investigation.
Are these like French doors or?
And Levi's just gonna move to the back in case.
All right, investigation. Well,
French doors is like a rustic barn style door. What's
D20 minus 1. 16.
16. Okay, so it is not a lift straight up kind of door. You're looking around, you don't see a place where that snake head would actually go if it was to slide in any of the ways uh, out of the way. So you're going to have to, what you think you're going to have to pull or push on this door.
Well, I will, with my claws, I will try and stick them into. Is it stone?
The head is golden. Let's see, you got an investigation of 16.
Yes.
It looks like there's more gold on the actual door itself, but yes, you would assume it's stone.
All right, I'm gonna jam my thumbs into the eye sockets of the snake and pull.
All right, give me an athletics roll.
All right, roll D20 plus 8. 15.
You give it a hearty tug, and the whole chamber begins to echo with this sound as you're pulling on it. It seems like it's moving just so.
So it is moving.
It is moving, but it seems like like you pull on it, you pull on it, you pull on it, your fingers slip, it slides back into its spot.
Let's get open. I could put a movable rod in front of it.
Yeah, if we keep putting a movable rod, we can open it up little by little, and it won't be able to fully close.
All right, I'm gonna need another athletics check and a sleight of hand check from Meepo if you're gonna actually be able to wedge it in there.
Sure.
If we look at the snakehead a little bit more, is there anything specifying that we couldn't just go ahead and open it using the snakehead?
Make an investigation check with Maze.
I get a 28 for athletics, by the way.
Okay.
16.
Okay. And what is Maze is Maze did ask to look at this snakehead before you guys did that roll, so we'll keep those numbers, but we'll see what.
I gotta look up the character sheet. I don't remember what my bonuses were, but here's the basic roll. It's been a hot minute.
Let's see.
I have it in your my chat. Let's say 22.
So, Maze, you notice that this snakehead, its mouth is slightly ajar, and looking at the indentation on its tongue, it looks like something could rest on it. Something round.
I will point that out to Meepo and see if any of the items that he has liberated might be the same shape, round, and same size of the mouth spot.
I haven't really stolen that much, really.
If
rings.
I heard correctly, we have a smaller version of a gold snakehead, right?
I don't recall from where.
Is it big
Oh,
enough
well,
to-
see, I'm just trying to make sure. I thought I heard something about that.
Does it fit one of the fancy power stones?
Meepo, do you produce a Mythalar?
No, but we could take one.
Hey,
Your eyes.
Hey, we put it back in once the door's open.
Katya says, "Look, if we do that, he may have to update again."
full factory reset at that point.
So he may forget his name. But I think we have one, says Katya. We got quite a few from the Sahuagin.
Let's start simple. Is there a pebble? There's a regular pebble on the ground.
Looking around, I'm sure you could eventually find one.
Let's try one of those first before we try expensive.
All right, you put the pebble in the snake's mouth. It clatters inside of the little round indentation on the bottom of the snake tongue. It doesn't mesh with the size at all. It just kind of sits there.
Well, dang.
If we have a Mythalar
Your
or
fancy Mythalar in there.
Katya produces one that you all retrieved from the Sahuagin.
Well, go on, put it in.
Katya looks a little nervous as she like slowly puts her hand inside the golden snake's mouth. She rests it on the tongue. The Mythalar, which was glowing a soft blue, the golden snakehead clamps down on it slightly. The eye sockets that Sobek had stuck his thumbs into also begin to glow, and the light blue pattern etches its way through the snake body around and around and around and around. You guys hear the clunk of a mechanism as something releases and the door begins to move open.
Well, once it's open, I will use a rod to hold it open and take the Mythalar back out.
Okay. You take the Mythalar back out and you hear this clunk sound as you see something like wedge itself into the upper and lower parts of the hallway. Katya says, we probably were going to break it if we kept pulling on it.
Yeah, just old crap. Who cares? Break away.
Maze says, I care.
Exactly.
These are the remnants of my creators. I care a little bit.
Well, they're dead though.
As far as we know.
As far as
My
we hope.
creators were great users of magics that I assume this world would not know of.
No, we don't know, says Maze. It's like that's kind of the whole reason why we're here. Did you know that people used to be able to float mountains?
Of course.
Well, yeah, you knew, but I'm talking to them.
Did we already get that talk about before?
Yes, you did.
Okay, then I'm not surprised with magic as crazy as that.
Shall we? Says Maze.
Legitimate.
Guides go first.
All right. Well, guide says historians go first. We might break something.
Katya just rolls her eyes and walks forward.
See, Katya could even break something.
I follow
Full
after
counter
Katya.
shot.
Okay. This time, you guys are on this. You proceed forward for a few more yards. The same sharply carved hallway continues beyond you, but this time it starts to move down in a spiral, this time forming stairs. With Katya in the lead as everyone approaches, she does not notice the tripwire.
Oh no.
That's funny.
You hear this. Now, everyone without a fly speed feels their feet drop away from underneath them as the stairs have become a chute.
Wee.
Oh no.
You guys are swirling down, 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 down. Click is just kind of flapping it. Left-
I'm trying to sorry, I'm looking through my spells to see if I have anything that'll help, but it doesn't.
Meepo is just enjoying the ride.
Now, I was behind everybody. As I'm going, I grab onto Click.
So
Is there
I
like
think I
anything to
have
grab
double
onto
fault.
on the walls? Like, are we?
It's those same smooth walls with those occasional 1-inch holes.
I will.
Yeah, I have a feather fall. If that helps.
It's not that you guys are falling; it's more of you're sliding. So, I
Yeah,
guess
but that would still slow our descent, right?
right.
I have a climbing speed, so if I dig my claws into the slope, will it slow me down?
I'd say athletics, but yeah, you
All
could
right.
grab a wall with claws.
14.
All right, yeah, that's enough to slow yourself down. But Katya, who does not have a climb speed, and with her mailed gloves as cannot find a good grip, continues to slide down onto darkness.
Wee.
How fast are we going?
Not that fast. About shoot. I know Featherfall is just going to slow you down.
Yeah,
So-
it slows to 60 feet per round.
Yeah, and then you land softly.
Yeah.
I don't want you to waste a spell. We'll go ahead and say it's 60 feet.
Okay.
Sliding, sliding, sliding. Everyone that can catch themselves hear their friends descend further down into the darkness before there's a crash of Katya's armor against the floor.
I'll just let myself like scrape down so I don't go quite as fast as she did.
Right?
And is it like pure darkness?
It is pure darkness in this tunnel.
Don't believe I can see in the dark.
I will lower my night vision goggles,
Hmm
called. And I'm assuming because Levi is holding on to me, I don't really have the strength to like slow both of our descents.
It's a controlled fall. It's like you've had to fly with Katya before. Levi is way easier to carry, but
Gotcha.
I imagine that you're kind of just letting yourself down.
Yeah, yeah. Just slowly, so this way I'm not hitting anything terribly hard.
It's
Yeah.
more of a glide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, as I'm doing this, I'll say to Levi, and I don't think all of our friends have the ability of seeing in here. Would you mind providing a little bit of light?
Let's see. I can look around. Or is there anything on the ground? Any rocks? Any?
It's it's a pretty smooth drop.
Well, I'll just go and does Katya has a shield, right?
Katya does have a shield, but you've got to get down to her to use the light on it.
Oh, I thought we were down there. I thought we were down by now.
Well, okay. Everyone slowly makes their way down,
Okay.
and now you get there.
And Katya is the only one that doesn't have night vision. Is that correct?
Katya has night vision.
I don't
think-
have night vision.
Okay. Can I take Sobek's finger and cast light on that?
Is it limited to objects?
You touch one object.
Okay.
Put it on a coin. Don't we have like a copper coin?
Yeah, you got coins. Let's see. I would suggest, something that you could do. You just take like a strip of cloth and tie it around Sobek's head.
I have a animated shield that I'm holding.
Oh, there. Oh, okay. I'll take his shield and I'll cast light on that.
Okay. Yeah, animated shield's like a little medallion.
That'll do.
Yep. Katya is sprawled out on the floor as Sobek becomes illuminated. You see that you are in a 30 by 30 room. Looking up, you can see the closing gap of the tile that you all had descended through, as it closes with a
Well, I guess this isn't where we wanted to go.
Or
But
is
it
it?
is where we are at.
And it's where we would have ended up, I think.
Yes, you did not see any turnoffs.
Just now our way back seems to be blocked.
Well, there's no use in going back. It's only going forward.
Burn the bridges. No retreat. Alright.
All right. Looking around you, you see more of the similar construction, smooth stone, set together with no mortar, with those 1-inch holes in the walls. You also see 4 similar doors to the ones that you just passed through, snake heads, carved in gold, with their bodies circling themselves to form a doorway. One on each cardinal direction of the room. Other than that, the room is plainly adorned. You see bits of cobwebs and dust, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
You've been slacking on the cleaning, Sobek.
The temple I guarded was immaculate.
Fair enough.
I turn to Sobek. You would probably enjoy some of the temples that we have in my home.
Well, any temple would be better than this, but I would love to go there one day.
Well, so would I.
sorry, Logan. Did you say we're just in like a blank looking room?
So in this room, it's that same kind of stone construction
Mhm.
that's been this whole hallway. There are 4 doors, one for our reference, in each of the cardinal directions with similar snake heads.
Hmm. Do we have another Mythalar orb?
You have one with you.
Oh yeah, we took the one out of the other snake.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could just try each of these doors and see where it takes us.
Which one do we take?
Are-
Says Katya, picking herself up off the floor.
Any distinct real markings? Besides, you're just gonna guess, or
You know, it amazes me that I still don't have commune.
It's 5th
Figured I
level,
would
isn't
have
it?
this level. Huh?
Is that 5th level?
I don't believe so. If it was a 5th level, I'd be taking it right about now.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yep. Player's Handbook, level 5,
No.
detonation.
Well, dang it. I don't know how I missed that. I've been waiting for that spell forever.
No worries. Just grab it on your next long rest.
Yeah, I will.
So,
It's been a while.
So, one thing you all do notice about this room, ever since you have come into the city of Azmarat, there has been this sense of emptiness and a dryness, a absence of decay that has made your stomachs turn slightly. That feeling, especially ever since you descended through the pool, has only been getting stronger and has come to practically a fever pitch as soon as you have entered this room.
I thought everything was dust.
Yeah, that's what I said, an absence of decay.
Hmm.
There's like no moisture. Everything feels dry.
Solbeck, are you capable of smell?
Yes,
Oh, you poor bastard.
I do not need to eat or breathe though.
How about you stop breathing and then go in there and check it out?
So be it.
If you want to, unless you want to smell dead things, I guess.
It doesn't necessarily say that I can smell. It says, I'm just looking at my race features. It doesn't say anything about not being able to smell.
Right.
You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe.
Just stop breathing, forehead.
Logan, can I turn off my smelling feature?
Yes, sure.
That was part of my last update.
Sure.
Wow, they think of everything.
All right.
So-
So wherever, so there's, you're saying there's like a room that's particularly like
No.
this, or they're all like this?
It's as you have descended deeper into this city, you've had this sense of dread, I guess, that has been building
Hmm.
since you got here. It's like it's all summed up. It's like, you know how you walk out into nature, you smell the earth, the grass, the trees, the
Mhm.
water, everything gives off a smell of life. It's like, there's living things, there's dead things, all of it mixed together. It is that absence of life that you are picking up here, and it has only gotten worse as you have descended.
Hmm. Well, in the interest of getting what we need here and getting out of this dreadful place, we just pick a random room.
Which room?
Left.
To the left.
Who's left?
From the entrance.
All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and say east.
All right.
Whoever's left from when we came in.
You came in from up above.
Oh.
So if we landed facing north, then the left no.
Yeah.
So
If we face north, then left would be west.
So opposite of that. Okay.
East would be right.
This is too much for my 8 intelligence brain.
Yeah. Just give me directions in northeast, south, and west.
You know, let's go north.
North? Okay.
to the north.
You all head towards what you are considering as the northern door. You put the Mythalar, just like you did before, into the door, and the snake lights up and begins to move, so that way it opens itself, letting you all pass.
That was easy.
All right. Well,
The
I'll
room-
take
the
with
room
my glowing shield. I will head in first. This time, being a little more cautious for any more potential traps.
Make a perception check.
Guidance.
Is +4. Is that
With the D4.
okay? So roll d20.
And then add a D4.
Gosh, 10.
Wow.
Sobek, peering in, you are certain that there are no traps. So you step further into the room.
All right.
You become temporarily blinded as you step across the threshold. As the light coming from your shield surprisingly gets bounced back into your eye.
Oh, geez. I lower it and say, "Someone else. There's some magic here preventing me from seeing."
As you lower your shield, the light moves away from your eye.
I'm going to say, I look. Is it magic or does it look like a mirror?
It's a mirror. You look further into this room, it's of similar size to the one that you're in currently, but on the long opposite wall, there's a mirror.
Bah, evil magics.
So, to describe this room, again, another 30 by 30 room. This one has the open door that Sobek just crossed, but on the two opposite ends are some more snakehead doors.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
More
at
doors. Always more doors. So I guess we just got to pick another one.
So where is everybody right now?
I'll walk further into the room.
Yeah. I'll
Walking-
follow behind Sobek.
Walking further into the room, you and Click, there's this full-length mirror. Inside the mirror, you can see the open doorway that you just walked through, as well as the two reflected doors on the opposite ends. More towards the center of the room, you see several columns that are but roughly about waist height for most of you. For Meepo, it's above his head, with a series of vases.
I inspect the vases. Any writing or anything on the inside?
They appear to be plain, and just ordinary vases sitting on top of these columns.
Okay. I'll go back and inspect the mirror.
The mirror is it's beginning to get green with age around the edges, but it looks to be just a full length mirror that goes from floor to ceiling.
I put my hand on the mirror, like the glass.
It is solid.
Okay.
Break it.
I turn to Meepo. No, I will not break it.
I will.
Meepo, no, you will not break it.
Why not? What if there's something behind it?
Could you do that without breaking it? Could you check to see if there's something behind it without breaking it? Says Maze. I'd like you to not break stuff in this temple.
Smacked mirror. Does it sound hollow?
Bang! It's like you hit. It's not hollow.
Wow. No fun.
Is it like in the wall or is it just freestanding?
It's mounted on the wall. It appears to be.
Is it possible to take it down?
Looking for it, it seems to be mounted seamlessly into the edges around the room.
Is there anything in the vases?
The vases, as well as being plain, are empty. Make a perception check.
21.
Sobek, you hear a soft clink, clink, clink.
I turn to this where I hear this noise.
You turn it in the room to where you thought you heard the noise. Looking towards the floor because it sounded almost like a coin hitting the floor. You see nothing.
Was that the room we just came in or in the room we're in now?
You're in the room with the columns and the vases. With the
How tall
full,
is the
full-
ceiling?
How tall is the ceiling?
Yeah.
About 30. 30
30
by
feet?
30. Yeah, 30 by 30 foot square.
Big room.
The room or the ceiling?
The room is a cube that is 30 foot
Okay.
by 30 foot by 30 foot.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's make sure
Go
that.
gorilla.
Is there anything above us, like a chandelier or anything?
Looking up, it is a plain ceiling, just like the ones that you just left.
I would not go to wherever I heard that noise and look down at the ground for a coin or something.
Investigation.
Logan, if I heard correctly, because now I'm starting to question, did you say this mirror displayed the door that we came from?
Yep.
Okay, so it's just reflecting.
Yeah, it's reflecting right now.
Okay, I heard that as like the door that we entered to before we took the big slide down. I thought you were saying that.
Here, let me.
That's my second nat 20 this evening.
Nice. Boop, boop,
You're
boop.
just wasting them.
Hey, I might have investigated something really cool. I don't know.
All right. You guys went this way, right? Here's the mirror. Here's a couple of columns with vases on them. Sobek went to look inside them, and that's when he heard a tink, tink, tink sound. It's like right now, this door is open with the Mythalar in it.
Okay. Hold on. I'm so sorry, Logan. I'm having trouble figuring this out.
That's the point.
Check the other door.
Said that we entered, like there was a door with the golden snake.
Yep.
We put the Mythalar on the tongue.
Yep.
It opened. We
Yep.
walked.
You
Floor
went.
slid.
Yep.
Hallway.
Yep. Force slid. You guys dropped into this room.
We dropped
Yes.
into this room here.
Yes.
What is this door? Because I thought I heard you just say this is the door with the Mythalar, the thing we had to use to open the last door.
Right. Meepo used one of his immovable rods to wedge the door open and take the Mythalar out.
Gotcha. And so he placed the Mythalar in a new door.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I got lost. Okay. And so now I'm in this room with Sobek.
Yep. And I think Maze has joined you guys.
Okay. And this mirror is just wall to wall, floor to ceiling.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm just going to ask just a stupid question. Is my reflection in the mirror?
Yes.
And the reflection of the vases?
Yes.
I'm going to try something out of curiosity. Hey, Sobek, can you bring that light? And I'm going to take one of the vases.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to
Sobek.
turn it to where the opening is facing the mirror to see if the mirror reveals anything inside the vase.
You grab one of the vases, you point it to it, you don't see anything inside the vase. But Sobek, when you looked in the spot where you thought you heard the sound, you did not see anything on the floor.
Hmm.
All right, come
Do
on.
I see anything? Did I hear the sound as well?
Make a perception check because you may have been doing something else.
All right, here we go. Perception.
right.
First.
Why
Yes.
isn't this working? Ah, this is frustrating. There it goes. There
That's
we go.
an 18.
Let's see. What did I say? What did Sobek get when he heard that?
He got a
Heard it?
19.
Okay. Yeah, you heard it too. You heard
All
the
right.
tink to tink.
Sobek, have you seen that coin?
I looked here. I don't see anything on the ground.
I look in the mirror where the ground would be.
Uh-huh.
Do I see it in the mirror?
You see something shining.
I'm going to guide vocally. I'm going to try and guide Sobek to where the coin is in the mirror.
Okay.
And like have him like feel on the ground to see if he can feel the coin on our end.
Sobek, feeling on the ground, you do feel like your hand brushed something, but there's nothing there.
I'll go back to that spot and just sort of brush some sand over that spot to see if it covers anything up.
Yeah, you can find some dust. Yeah, there seems to be like this weird little rise in the dust.
I will try and pick up this rise.
You pick it up, and as you shake the dust off it, there's an invisible object in your hand.
I will take it to the mirror.
Looking in the mirror, you are holding a coin.
So click, this is what I found.
And I see it only in the mirror, right?
Only in the mirror.
This would be really great if I had a detect magic spell.
I would guess
I
you would
won-
detect magic.
I wonder if anyone else in the party has a detect magic spell.
Chirp, chirp.
I don't.
Let me
I
check.
ask, does anybody in the party have detect magic?
I don't.
What level is it?
1.
Huh. Does Katya?
Katya does not.
Honestly, I don't think it's a paladin spell.
Levi does not.
It would just be helpful to know what type of magic we are dealing with.
I would guess illusion magic.
I will drop the coin into one of the snake's mouths.
Ting, 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 ting. It doesn't do anything.
I wonder what happens if you drop it into the vase.
Hey, can I use a mixture of Arcana and History?
That's an intelligence roll, so go for it.
Yeah, all right. Which one you want?
I'll leave that one up to you, whichever's higher.
Definitely history.
All right, so let's see. We got click. Who am I missing now? I'm missing new Levi.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Me.
16.
16. So this is clearly. Oh, there you. This is clearly Descendé type magics. You've heard that they would have magical locks within their tombs as a way of confusing people, trying to keep people out.
Mission successful. I'm confused.
Looking at it in the mirror, it appears to be a platinum coin that has the markings of the Descendé Empire that you would recognize, Maze.
All right. Does that help out with anything? Or just that is a appropriately placed coin, inappropriately placed?
You know that there's more to these kinds of
Puzzles?
these kinds of puzzles. So like you're taking a hunch that this has a purpose. If that purpose is going to be immediately apparent to you is the question. It's like with a 16.
Maybe powder or something. Could throw and see if there's anything else invisible in the room.
You can
Powder
try to
or dust or something.
You can try to scrounge up some dust.
We can try if there's enough dust around here. Should have saved some dead body dust.
That's not how that spell works. Never mind.
Fairy fire.
I mean, it does make things not invisible anymore.
How big of an area does fairy fire hit?
20-foot radius, I think.
Not quite big enough for this room, but actually, no, that's actually bigger than this room.
No,
is
it's
30
30
foot.
by 30 by 30.
So that would fit our room.
It's
20 by 20 by 20.
yeah. This is I was wrong about fairy fire. It's a 20-foot cube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'd fill up most of the room.
Might be
Don't have it.
objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Oh well.
Try
I'm
this
Try
one.
to do with some dust, I
Anybody have
guess.
Does anybody have the ability to go invisible?
Metaphorically.
Meaning magically.
Katya says no. I don't.
But the magic of I don't know.
What level is sea invisibility?
See invisibility is a level 2.
Level 2. How many level 2 spells?
Rock lobster.
Yeah, sorry. Can I help myself?
Oh, I get it.
I mean, I am part bard, and that's this is negatory. You said that there were 2 vases?
There were several vases and
Several.
several columns. Yes.
In this room?
In this room. The room with the full-length mirror.
Do the columns have any markings? I checked the vases, but I don't think I checked the columns.
Beyond similar art styles to that of the snakes that you have seen before, some of them holding pearls in their mouths. Not actual pearls, just appears to be that's what they're carving of.
Yeah.
They are also relatively plain.
Huh. And there's no markings
Did you
around the
check the
mirror.
inside of the vases in the mirror?
I did.
Yep.
Was there anything in the start room, or was it just a blank room?
The start room seemed pretty blank. It just had doors going in every direction.
You know, I'm just going to go ahead and test some theories. I want to take all the vases off and set them next to the pillars they're standing on. Is there anything on where the vases were sitting on the pillars? Like, is there anything on the top part?
Smooth stone.
Or on the bottom of the vases?
They are relatively plain beyond the marking of an artist. It's like someone put their initials there so many thousand years ago.
Can the pillars be moved?
Pillars appear to be stuck to the floor.
Oh, all right.
So, just in case you guys forgot, there's also snakes here. Snake
Like-
doors.
Okay, so there's other doors in this room?
Yeah, I was worried that you guys forgot about that.
I did forget all about that. I was so enamored with the vases, I forgot about the doors.
Yeah, I was beginning to suspect.
Yeah.
Well,
Having
let's
fun with
check
the
out
invisible mirror.
those doors.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and check the door to the right in this room. See what happens.
All right, this one.
Sure.
All right. How do you open the door? It appears to be of similar make to the one that you passed before.
Oh, Sobek, see if that coin will help open this door.
You already put the coin in a thing's mouth and did not work.
Bummer.
So we would have to take the Mythalar out of the last door to put it in this one. Would that close the other door and lock us in here?
Katia says, "Well, I think that's what happened with the last door we opened with the Mythalar."
How many immovable rods do we have?
Now just one. Y'all lost my other one.
You put it there, says Katia.
I'm sorry for not expecting a trap shoot.
Well, that's why the trap expert should go first and not the clunky paladin. Bust
We were
my
trying to
ass.
put the bait front first.
I'm not bait, says Katia.
No, we tried to put Levi up front. We put what's his name up front? David's
that-
character.
Hey,
Maze. We tried to put Maze up front.
That's not what we were hired for, Meepo.
Doesn't matter.
is the other door the same?
Yes, the other door looks exactly the same.
And it
So if it's a
Mythalar,
mirror,
right?
when we stand off center, or actually when we're standing in the center, we can see both doors in the mirror, right?
Yep. As you turn your head, you can see both doors in the mirror. You
Okay.
know,
Let's make sure that the mirror worked correctly.
Have we tested to see if these doors will actually close if we remove the Mythalar?
right now it's just an assumption based on the one that led you all in here.
I'm going to go back and remove the piece of Mythalar.
The door begins to close, separating Meepo, Levi, and Katia from the rest of the group.
Levi will try and jump through the door.
Okay. Levi can easily get through the door.
I was going to say, I was going to
How
put it
quickly
back
does
once
it
I
close?
realized it was closing.
And how
Yeah,
many
we know
pieces of the Mythalar did we have?
I think you just got one, if my memory serves.
Hey, Sobek.
Yes. No.
No
Now-
take backs.
Logan, is
Yes.
there like another snake thing on the other side that we could put the Mythalar in that would still cause the same door to open?
Yes. It
Okay.
appears that it is two ways. It's like once this door closes, you see that there is a snake head on each direction except for the mirror wall.
Gotcha. All right, great. So yeah, no loss.
That's
All right,
reassuring.
let's go ahead and put it in the right.
Okay. You open up the right way door. It is again a dark lit room.
I'm going to hold on to this invisible coin.
Okay.
Could be
Yeah,
useful.
do
for
not put
something.
that down. Just hold on to it.
Like put it in a
Don't lose
special
it.
special pocket because if you set it
Yeah,
down, you
hold
may
your
not.
hand. Keep it in your hand so you know where it is.
Keep it in your mouth.
I will put it between two of my razor sharp teeth.
Now it's like a piece of popcorn kernel.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like, but you know where it is.
Yeah, you're not going to accidentally, I don't know, get rid of it. Put it down.
Okay. So, who goes first into the room?
I would assume I probably went first, but I wouldn't venture like full in until like I can see what's inside.
Okay. Peering into the door. It is a plain room with doors in every direction, it appears to be. Much like the starting room.
Is there anything at the ceiling or at the floor?
Make a. Sorry, I mean,
Mhm. Have a good cough.
not a
Did you
good
die?
cough. Not a good cough.
Bad cough.
Yeah.
You gonna die on us?
No, well, eventually, but I don't think today. God.
No.
We lost him. He
We
did.
call it
He's
investigation.
dead. Sorry, guys. DM died.
Such little faith. It.
He finds our lack of
The
faith.
assassin failed. Next time, I better hire
Just a
an
low
assassin.
constitution roll is all.
Hire an assassin to hire an assassin to hire a bunch of snakes.
Hey, there was actually a hitman who basically did that, and they kept outsourcing the work until they got to the point where the person that finally tried to do it failed, and in his plea bargain, he gave up everybody else involved with it. So all 20 people ended up getting arrested.
Which is really dumb because you're not supposed to like know more people than you need to know.
Right. You should have only known
Who-
one.
Why would
Hey,
he
look,
know
that's
all
rule
the
number
other
5,
people?
and apparently somebody never got around to explain rule number 5 to, I don't know, everybody there.
On need to know basis. You don't need to know.
All right. Looking at the floor, can you make an investigation check, please?
19.
19. So, Maze, you've had a long time of researching ancient ruins and such. You know that they tend to set up traps. This appears to, in front of you, be a magical trap of some kind, set to go off when someone enters the room fully.
I will pull the partially in the room click back and be like, nope. Oh no, if click was actually partially in the room or not, but
I don't think Click had
Or-
gone in the room yet and was just
Yeah, I was
peering
just
in.
peering through the doorway trying to see what I see.
well, I will refrain from having people enter said room and point out, hey, yeah, there is a trap there. It's magical in nature.
Good to know. Let's see here. I will cast Dispel Magic.
What level?
Oh, dear. don't like it when you ask me that question.
Eh,
All right. Let's go at 4. We'll bump it up one level. I don't want to risk losing a level 5.
Okay. You see the magics on the floor that Maze has pointed out at you peel away like old paint before turning into dust and disappearing.
That's good.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
That's bad. That's an 18.
Okay.
That's how many dragons we have to fight now. Sorry, guys.
yes.
I'm not.
Can we
that
tell
mean.
what type of using Arcana or whatever? Can we tell what type of magic it was, or what the spell might have done for the runes?
Make an intelligence check to see if you actually like recognized what that magic trap was. Because
Just intel or skill based?
Just go. I'm gonna set a DC and you roll Arcana. We'll just see if you actually recognize
Oh,
the spell.
Arcana. Okay.
Yeah. We're just gonna see if you recognize the spell itself.
I got them.
You couldn't give it an exact name to it, but it was a glyph of some kind. You couldn't tell what the glyph was gonna do, but you assume it wasn't a good one. Good idea.
Okay. For a moment there, as soon as he did the dispel magic, I had a feeling, oh yeah, it's a trap that, well, it's a trap, quote unquote, but all it is a spell of light that lights up the room when somebody walks in.
So I wasted a spell for nothing?
No. I think you dispelled a destructive, personally, out of character, I think you dispelled a destructive spell.
Ah,
But in character, there's a chance that it might have been light. There's a chance it might have been a fireball. Also light.
good to know. I'll take
Or
my
it could
chances.
have been, I don't know, darkness or something.
All right. Before I head in, do you see any other spells?
I will check and see if I see anything else in there. Do I notice anything else in there?
You do not see anything else of note in there.
Yeah, looks clear.
All right. I walk in.
You see more snake doors, this time going in all directions.
Oh no.
This is going to get annoying. Real fast.
All right, well, come out of that one. Let's check the other way.
The doors just keep going.
Well, I would like to go ahead and check this one because my theory is if there's a room here, then there can be a room here, and we can figure out what's behind the giant mirror wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Was there anything on the ceiling of this room either?
Nope.
Like
Another
see, like what we fell through.
plain ceiling.
Was there anything jutting out from that original room of where we fell through, or did it close or anything, or
It did close behind you.
and it was just a clear room, or it looks plain?
Looked like a plain room. Now that the glyph is gone, this room looks pretty similar to the one you just started in.
Was there anybody left in that room?
Now, you guys, I assume you all moved as a group when close the door.
Do you have something small but distinct that we can leave in this room?
Sure. And I took out one of the little crystal feathers that I had carved in a while ago.
I remember that. All right, on the floor of which room?
The new room, the newest room.
Okay.
All right. So are you good if this gets lost?
Yeah, yeah. It was just a little decorative thing.
Okay. Then let's go back in the other room and then go back to the original room and make sure we're not in some weird teleporty type thing.
Sure, absolutely. Happy to.
All right. You go to the room on the left now. Okay, this room. It has the similar openings to it on all sides, but what is different about it is that this room has a solitary pedestal in the center.
Anything on it?
You would have to go into the room to actually see.
Put that
No.
coin on it.
All right. Well, I guess I'll check the room before walking in there, as we already found one magical trap. Do I notice anything sticking out or jutting out in this one?
Investigation.
Hey, how about some of that guidance, if you could?
You got it. Coming your way. And I
Sweet.
slap him on the back.
24 plus. No, investigate was 8.
See, we can make the person we're guiding do the dangerous stuff too. It's okay.
Yeah, history as well. All right, and then guidance is a D4.
Yep.
Oh, all right, 29.
You are certain that there are no magical traps in this room. You have never been more certain about anything ever before.
I will tentatively walk in still.
All right.
Feeling pretty good about my choice.
Logan, I feel like you would use the same words if it was a nat 1.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Guaranteed. Now then he would be guaranteed sure there's a trap in this room.
I mean, that is a really fun way to play a Nat 1, where you're like, guys, we are surrounded.
We are going
And
to
just do
die.
the paranoia level.
We are in a minefield.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know it's a random thing. Have you all ever seen the? I think Robot Chicken did it. It might have been somebody else, but it's a Minesweeper the movie.
Oh, it's college humor.
It might have been College Humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But when you
Yeah.
said that, it made me think of that.
All right. So Maze goes in
Um,
here.
Yep, and then we'll check out this pedestal.
On top of the pedestal, there is an inscription of some kind. It looks to be some form of glyph.
Magical or
Mechanical. Mechanical.
well, let's call our mechanical friend then.
I'm assuming
see.
that's Sobek.
Yes.
Does this make sense to you?
I think so.
Oh, what's it say? Or first off, does it make sense to me, as I've studied a lot of this stuff?
It looks like a button.
What color is the button?
It's red.
Yep, don't push that. Rule number 1 in every situation: never push the red button.
I want to push the button.
Never push the red button. Keep the children away from the button. That means Meepo.
Meepo walks into the room.
I'm gonna
I
push
walk
the
out of the
button.
room.
I walk out as well.
All right. Just
I'm standing right here. See what happens. Because I'm interested at this point.
Katya is also curious about the room. What does Levi do?
I'm just
Oh,
gonna-
actually. Oh, wait, never mind. That's the only door that's open.
I'll go ahead and just be following people. I'm just kind of looking around.
Depot is
I
What
will
I'm gonna do-
hold up my arm
concentration.
to keep him
Logan.
from going in. If he starts to walk in, I'd be like, ah.
Before he does anything, I'm going to go to the other side where the door with the room with the green circle is. And I'm going to cast Clairvoyance using my jeweled horn.
So here's the problem.
Yeah,
This door is now closed.
exactly. That's why I'm using Clairvoyance.
Right. Okay.
to see what's on the other
That'll
side.
that'll allow me to hear anything that happens in that room.
Wait a minute. Let me look up clairvoyance because I may be not sure what you're saying.
So, clairvoyance. You create an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to you, a
Mhm.
place you've visited or seen before, in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove of trees. The sensor remains in place for the duration, and it can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with.
Just gosh.
I choose seeing or hearing, and then I can use that chosen sense through the sensor as if I were in its space.
Okay. So
And
you see
unfortunately,
and
I
hear?
couldn't get me a glass eye or a jeweled eye like I wanted. So I got me a jeweled horn. So I'm just going to cast clairvoyance so I can hear what happens in that room.
Hey, do
okay.
you want to check behind the mirror with that instead?
Sure. I'll go behind the mirror instead.
No, I'm just however you want to do it. I'm just curious.
I
There
mean,
might not be
yeah,
anything behind the mirror. We don't know.
sure. I don't mind one bit.
Okay. So while you're standing in the mirror room, you're trying to put a sensor behind the mirror.
Can you move it?
Well, it has to be behind a door. That's the issue. So unless the mirror is a door, I can't put the sensor behind it.
It appears that the sensor does not want to go through the mirror.
All right. So then I'll put it through the other door.
Okay. So you're going to stand in the mirror room. Maze is going to stand in the mirror room. Where's Levi going?
I'm following everybody else.
Okay.
So I
Well, we're kind of 50-50 at the moment.
will
That's-
be the one with Cat, Meepo.
With the more people.
Yep. 4-2 right now. Okay. So yeah, you're all just standing around this big red button in the middle of the room.
I'll press it.
Meepo, you press the red button.
Yes.
The door behind you begins to close. Is the
This one?
door? Yes. The door is now shut.
What if I pressed again?
The whatever lights were left in the room with Sobek's light disappears.
Oh.
You see glyphs appear on the upper ring of the wall.
Glyphs in the upper end of the wall.
They glow a soft blue, and the glyphs start to disappear.
Anyone read them?
The glyphs continue to disappear. You would say there's only 18 of them left. 17.
Okay,
16.
Can anyone here read them? Know
15.
what they are?
I'll say I'm not in the room with you because I can't.
13.
Not within that amount of time.
12.
What if I
11.
press the button again?
I will
Does door
shoulder
open?
charge the door here.
The glyphs reappear and begin counting down again. 19,
Oh.
18, 17,
What if I press the button and hold it?
So I'm gonna go ahead then
20, 19,
and
18,
cast comprehend
17,
languages
16,
and
Oh.
read
15,
the glyphs.
14, 13, 12, 11. The glyphs go from blue to red. 10, 9, 8.
Are you saying that the glyphs themselves are a countdown timer?
The glyphs are
Probably.
disappearing. And Meepo, you push the button one time and and held it. They reset once.
Oh, okay.
7, 6, 5. Katia pushes
Now,
the button.
Ian said that he casted a comprehend
I
language.
can't because it won't read a glyph.
Oh.
No? Okay. Press it again.
20, 19. Sobek shoulder charges the wall. You guys hear a dull thud on the other side.
Can they
18.
see the countdown in there?
17.
Do they know?
Everyone
Are you
inside.
open the door?
Yeah, you heard a shoulder check against the door.
Oh,
I try and yell through the door, "Open it! It's some kind of trap."
15,
how
14,
do you plan on we do that?
13, 12,
Shut on its own.
11, 10.
I'm trying to yell
9.
through the door so they can hear
Hello.
it.
The lights go from blue to red again. 8, 7,
Uh,
6,
So
5.
Press it
The
again.
I'm gonna
20,
go ahead and try and
19,
leave the room.
18, 17. How do you try to leave the room? 16.
So did you say the
15.
door closed?
The door is closed. 14,
Oh,
13, 12,
I guess we will
11,
take out the little thingy
10.
and
Red
put it back
lights.
in the door.
9, 8.
I just accept what happens.
You take the Mythalar out and try to put it back in. The door does not budge. 5,
Ah.
4. Katya pushes the button.
You can't push the button. What?
Tw- 20.
Why-
I'm gonna try and force this door open.
All right, make an athletics check.
See.
You hear
While
it.
they're doing that,
You hear it
if
groan.
that door won't open. Let's see if we can't do that other theory of yours. Click and see if the
14,
rooms connect around.
13, 12,
All right, let's do it.
11, 10. The
So, Logan?
doors go red.
Katya could be an automatic button pressing duty.
9, 8, 7,
Logan.
She's a
6,
bot.
5. The rooms begin to shake violently. 4,
Logan.
3,
Ooh.
2, 1,
Yo,
Press
that's
it.
good.
and nothing happens.
Oh, that's anticlimactic. Guys, y'all there? We're not dead.
Is it
No?
like magically dark?
It is dark.
Well,
can't-
good thing I see at night, but
Well, you can't see
Okay.
through this night. Even the low-level light that was on Sobek's
Shield.
what
was
happens
on
if I press
Sobek's
the
shield.
button again?
20, 19, 18, 17,
Write it again.
15, 14,
Let it run
13,
out.
12,
I'm not in
11,
there, so y'all can do it.
10. The lights turn red. 9,
What's the worst that could
8.
happen?
7, 6, 5. The room starts to shake violently. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing.
Any doors
Is the
open?
door unlocked now? Does the door work?
Who tries the door?
Sure.
I'm gonna keep trying to push the door open.
Sobek, once the counter had actually reset itself to 0, you are able to open the door. It's like you guys can join each other again.
Well, y'all want to go on a see something cool?
Nice.
Press the button.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and check.
The other doors?
So let's go back to the start room and then go to the east.
There's 3 other doors.
Was I muted?
What did you say something?
Oh, I was just saying I go back through this door.
Okay, yeah. All right, you go back through the door. All right, I assume everyone goes back through the door.
What about the other 3 doors? We already
Well-
know what's in this door.
You guys gotta argue that. It's like it's all up to you.
We already know what's in here. Go on.
I guess we just keep exploring.
So let's go north.
There's not a north. That's the mirror. Unless you're
Back
talking
in the other room and go north, of course.
We
So me-
we went north here. Oh, that north?
That north. North.
All right. Assuming everyone comes through.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Yep.
Sure.
Press the button.
All right. Meepo pushes the button again as everyone gets inside. They have to wait the 20 seconds.
It's a fun ride.
Nope. Supersize me. Okay. as you all go north, I gotta scooch everything down. Oh no, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Ah. So let's go to backgrounds.
You should be able to highlight everything and move it all at once.
Yeah, but I have it on different layers.
Ah.
Yeah.
That would affect it.
Yeah, so let me make everything on one layer now, and then highlight it, and then scooch. Okay. So, you guys enter through this door.
Hmm.
When you place the Mythalar inside of this door, it opens up to a long hallway.
Good place to put a hallway.
Oh, that was unexpected.
Anything of note at the end or on the sides?
It's that same similar construction, smooth stone put together without mortar with regular 1-inch holes.
I wonder what these holes are for.
Well, probably murder trap.
Probably.
How long has the civilization been not around?
Long time. A long time.
Long time ago.
Does it have any feeling like they just like in the areas that we are? Does it feel like they just disappeared yesterday? But
No,
you know that they've been gone for a long time.
so for the player, as you guys have explored this city, everything has been desiccated and left in a husk. A lot of organic matter looks as almost if it was placed there yesterday. Like you'll see like a bowl of food that has been completely removed with all moisture left on a table. But when you go to touch it or the wooden bowl that it's in, they disintegrate.
Okay. Just curious as far as the whole murder holes concept, because if you know there were hidden crossbows attached to the other side, potentially detrimental to our health. If it's been that long where everything's just kind of disintegrated, then I'm less concerned about them shooting off and hitting us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we know they're there, couldn't we just put like a shield up in front of us
Yeah.
and then
That
just
too.
make contact with the shield?
So, anyways, I'm curious. I'm sure that we could do something like that, but we would still have to expect them to pop out or shoot us before they actually did.
Yeah.
Well, I think I can take it, so I'm going to rage and run into the room.
So Beck, you oh wait, before you do that, Levi, did you cast that spell?
No, because it will not work on glyphs.
Okay. Click. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Why do you make me keep rolling the d20s?
You're special.
That's
really
a
good at it.
16.
Okay. So Beck, you charge into the hallway. Rah! You get to the end of the hallway, and there's a turn to the left.
Why do
I
you
charge
two-
down that hallway.
All right, it turns left again. Rah! You can get what's your movement speed?
40.
Okay. Assuming you're dashing, you can get to the end of this hallway, this new hallway, and you are in front of a snake door.
So is it 40 by 40? Like 40 long one way, 40 long the other?
With dashing, we're playing a
Or is
little
he doing
fast.
2 turns?
You saw him. Assuming you guys were still standing in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys saw him dash, run forward for about 10 or so feet, make a left, and then Sobek. They didn't see you make the other left, and then dash to the end of the hallway.
I yell back, "It's just another door!" Angrily, because I'm raging.
Well, there's always another door.
I thought there were crossbows shooting at us.
Nope, there were no
No.
crossbows as you ran through.
Nothing happened.
Well,
Thankfully, I'm too short to just walk under.
Yeah.
I start walking back, like seething.
You having fun, buddy?
It's like I think we were just speculating about the crossbows, says Katya. It's like we haven't been shot our whole way down here, so I think we'll be fine. Unless they want to like surprise us at the end.
Or the crossbow string's all rotted.
It could have been that. It could have been that too.
Sobek re-enters the room. He's sort of hunched over, sulking as his rage slowly leaves his body.
Good job, buddy. I guess we go
clear.
down the hallway now.
Well, at least we know it's clear. Also, we got the little piece of what you call it with us, right?
Assuming you take the Mythalar with you, you move along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Going
That's
on your.
assuming that there's a way to go back the way that we came this entire time. Like there's always you can go either way through any door.
Yeah, you can go any way, either door. It's just when someone removes the Mythalar, you have to pick a side to be on.
Okay.
Just for our tabletop simplicities.
Cool. Just want to double check and make sure.
All right, you all proceed down the hallway, taking those lefts, going around. When you come to another golden snake door.
Let's go ahead and try it.
All right. You open this one up. It, like the others, glows blue and opens itself wide into another dark room.
Investigate and move forward.
All right, make an investigation check.
15.
15. You do not detect any of those magical traps you were looking for.
Cool. We will go ahead and proceed in.
Okay. As you proceed in, there is a click sound as you walk, as you trigger some kind of unknown pressure plate.
Can I jump back?
Everyone make a dex save.
Oh boy. What is my
All right, dex save, dex save.
Oh, it's good. But how good?
Nat 20 for a 23.
23
Plus six.
That's an 8.
and 8.
Save.
Ooh, 26.
14.
14.
So I have advantage if I can see what is.
I would argue that you can see because your light headband is working again.
Don't I have something like that too?
Okay.
It's if you succeed, you take no damage.
I don't know
17.
if I could see if I can see it.
So we have a 26, a 23, a what else? An 8, a 14, and
14.
17.
a 17. Okay. So for everyone that totaled below a 15,
Yeah.
I think Meepo gets to take half damage on this for his rogue abilities,
Mm-hmm.
even though he failed. This heavy metal contraption falls from the ceiling. Looking up just in time The three of you leap back. Oh wait, I have to also roll for Katya. Let's see. Rolling to public. I gotta use the other mouse.
Ah, she failed.
All right, can you all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think Katya has a positive to her dex. Oh wait, she is a paladin, so
I don't know.
actually, would you all get bonuses for Katya?
I think so.
Ah, so
I don't
That's-
know.
Katya has no bonus to her dex, but since this is a dex save, I think she has. Aura of protection to all saving throws. This will be the whole party gets a +4.
Nice.
Yeah, I got 30.
Does anybody get below a 15?
I do.
Shoot.
How much do we add?
4.
No.
What'd you get, Meepo?
18 now if I had
Okay.
4.
So for everyone that succeeded, you take no damage. For everyone that failed, I gotta pull out my dice here.
All right, go ahead and kill me outright, Logan.
No.
No, you're only mostly dead.
God damn it. Stay on the.
But mostly dead is partially alive.
Alright. Take 11
Good
points
perspective.
of slashing damage as this metal structure falls from the ceiling on you. Click. It's not the actual weight of the structure, but it's the long, thin wires that crisscross on the top of it that come down and slice you on your head and back.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Nice.
Katya immediately tries to start lifting it off of you. Let's see. She stumbles. She's having a hard time getting it to come off of you, Click, but then after a moment, you feel it almost being lifted off of you as it pulls itself back up into the ceiling. Now that you all are looking up, you can see it.
It looks like it's resetting itself.
Is there a way of disarming it so that way we don't have to worry about it again?
Where's that portable hole?
Maze would have it.
May says, or Katya says, you've got it.
Oh. Can we open it up, trigger it, and then close the portable hole with it inside? Or how big is this thing?
It covers the entire 30 by 30 room, so no, it
Oh,
cannot fit in the
oh,
portable
Jesus.
hole.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Good lord.
yeah.
How do we dodge it?
You backed up into the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Well, should we go ahead and make a dash now?
All right, well, what else is in the room?
Looking around the room, it's another plain room, just like the one you had seen before. In the
Door on
starting
each
room.
side?
Door on each side.
Nothing else in the room?
Nope.
Where is that pressure plate? Is it only at the entrance, or is it like halfway in, or
Say that again.
at the floor? The
Say that.
pressure plate.
The pressure plate is marked into the floor. It's like looking at it, it does not stick out to you if you did not know which one exactly you were looking for.
Okay. Out of curiosity, is there anything defining in its features that we would be able to note for future reference while we're searching?
Investigation.
Oh, good lord. Okay. 22?
It seems a little smoother than the rest. Like when people step on it, they don't tend to step on the rest of the rocks.
Duly noted, and hopefully that will help prevent us from doing that in the future.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and say with a 22, you actually notice there are several pressure plates in this room.
Oh, yeah, see? Good thing we checked. There's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there.
Hmm.
We shall call this room the Swiss cheese room.
It's more of a cubed, says Katya.
Yeah, that's right.
I like cubed cheese.
Should we
Well,
carefully step around them? Is there a path to the doors?
Yes, you are able to make your way to the doors all around the room, avoiding the extra smooth stones.
so you said that the hallway had turned to the left, right? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go with from the door that we entered. Let's try the left door again. That should put us about on the backside of the mirror, or it will put us in the room with the feather.
Or you may have gotten your math wrong.
Did I?
Let's see. So, let's see. This puts you on the correct place now. Where's the freehand? Okay, so which way did you guys want to go?
Okay, so we started in the start room, right?
Yep.
We went up, and then we went into this room. It had the pedestal with the
Yep.
button. From there, we went up, correct?
Nope, you guys went back.
Okay, so that's where I'm messing up. How do I delete? I don't remember. Select. So we went back to the start room.
You went to the one that was in front of the start room, the one with the mirror.
Okay, and from the mirror, where did we go?
You guys went left.
So
Nope.
that one, or the one that we left the feather in?
You went to here.
Okay. Was the feather still in that room when we went back into it?
You left the feather in this room.
No, that one had the that had the single button with the countdown.
Nope, you've got yourself backwards.
Okay.
You guys started. You went up. You went right. You cleared
gotcha.
out. You cleared out the
So-
trap. You put the thing there.
That one's got the button. This one's got the feather. There you go. Let's go with feather. So then from here, the one with the glyph room, we went north,
Mm-hmm.
or we went straight ahead.
You went in the upper door.
So that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then this led us into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And the hallway was 40 foot and then turned
Nope, it was about 10 feet,
10 feet. Okay.
as far as you guys remember.
So normally the rooms are, all the other rooms were 30 by 30 by 30, correct?
Can we just Misty Step?
10 up, over, and then at the door at the end of the hall would take us that way, and then this is the Swiss cheese room that, or the cube
Okay.
cheese room that we're in now.
Could Chris's character just fly off the ground and not touch the floor?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
And that
Yeah,
was
sorry, I had us backwards. I had us going here this way. Yeah, I was thinking it was 40 by 40, so that would put us back down to here. So sorry, I had it wrong in my head.
No, it could be a very in character thing for Maze to do.
Yeah.
Get screwed up and then, where are we?
All right. Yeah, let's try left hand then. We'll still try going down. See what
All right.
happens.
You're going down.
What do y'all think? Y'all good with that?
Sure.
So this is squishy room.
All right. We shall try going down
All right.
or to the south.
All right, you're gonna try going down. All right, why can't I grip the thing in again? Let's put you on this layer. Ah, come on. And turn, and turn, and turn. Technical difficulties. All right, you guys are heading south. You enter to another room. This one again has snakes on all sides.
Hmm.
Anything else in it? And before we walk in, is there anything at the ceiling?
You look up at the ceiling. Make a perception check.
It's a ceiling.
Okay, guidance.
Yeah, you get guidance.
21.
You are certain that there is nothing going to pop out of that ceiling.
Looks safe. Sorry, looks clear. All right. What about the floor? Did I notice any other anything on the floor or anything like that?
Looking at the floor, yes, you did see a bunch of oddly placed holes. It's like they're similar to the ones that you've been seeing along the hallways, but these are closer together and smaller.
Oh,
And they
those
seem to
kinda-
span the entire walkway.
Click.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
You're-
there's some murder holes.
Use
Which
your
means that if we
wings.
touch our feet down on them, we get scared.
Have a bad time.
So you want me to fly across?
Did we notice anything else in the room? Is there anything of note or worthiness?
You could walk across and just be prepared to fly immediately if the floor gives out.
Or things shoot through it?
Katya reaches into her bag. Let's see. I've got a character sheet here. I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. What? She doesn't have her items here? What the hell?
What the hell?
She looks at this sensor. She gives it some good heft. It's like, can I have a piece of rope?
You don't have
Yes.
rope.
I've used mine, and I kind of want to get this back.
I have rope. I will give her some rope.
Okay.
Does she not have rope?
No, I do. It's just, and you see her like she takes the rope, she ties it on one end of this twisted metal piece that you've seen her like place herbs and stuff into occasionally before lighting them. And she gives it a gentle toss into the room. It clangs to the floor. Oh, I thought that'd do something. She starts to pull it back. When it scrapes across a certain stone right in the middle of the room, there's a click and then a shink, as all of those holes that Maze had pointed out earlier shoot up as with long, thin metal spikes.
Oh,
Yeah, kind of like that.
That's all we can say is, oh.
Huh. Neat.
Do you guys think we shouldn't be here? Says Katya.
I mean, I guess we could turn back and go back the other way.
I mean, I don't know how to get back. It's just like I'm thinking people don't want us to be here. It's like, shh.
You think people were wanting us to be here before?
Are
Well-
they? Did they go back down, or are they all still up?
The way I've been picturing it is everyone is standing in this room. And like they looked into it, they saw these holes pointed out, and that's it. That's why Katya threw the sensor in there.
Just don't touch the floor.
How
Get
do we-
fine. Go ahead, click. Get fine.
Did the poles go back down into the floor?
After a moment, they all retreat.
Does anybody see any other stones that look like that one that the sensor caught on?
Perception.
eight.
Ooh.
No.
Um,
Sobek was just so surprised.
I'll go ahead and enter and begin flying around.
Mhm.
I got a 20.
Yeah, you see that, it's almost a regular pattern where the trigger stones are and you're able to point them out. What do you want to do as you're flying around? Click.
Just, see if I can see anything. Maybe an off button. Maybe just something of interest.
There doesn't appear to be an off button at a cursory glance, but maybe you could look a little closer.
I'll go ahead and look a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are these doors, by the way?
How tall?
Yeah.
10 feet.
Do I know anything about, or does Sorbic know anything about how tall this creator race was? Like, were they 8 feet or 9 feet tall on a regular basis? Or were they 4 or 5 feet tall? Or
Make us history roll, Sobek.
Oh gosh.
can I do that too?
Sure.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Intelligence. Yes, it is.
I offer guidance to Sorbeck.
That's good.
A total of 19.
Oh, 26.
That's a little better.
You are sure that the Descendé were humans, so maybe they were a little taller, maybe they were a little shorter, but
All right, I was just curious for purposes of normal height of items. Like, all of our tables are typically 30 to 32 inches tall.
Yep.
Light switches are typically in the same spot for whatever height they're going to
Made
be
for
at.
cobalt.
Nope. Meepo, you haven't been comfortable this whole time.
Such is Meepo's life.
Excuse
So I
me.
guess we cross into another room then.
Okay.
Uh,
With
carefully dodging those trigger
Murder
stones.
holes.
Murder hole.
I guess let's go down again.
All right, you go down.
Or to the south.
Okay. I'm using 2 computers right now, and it is very frustrating. Okay. Opening up the southern door, you enter into another hallway.
And just go straight down.
Nope. This
Or
one
does it curve? Oh,
This one also curves. This one curves to my right. Same construction as before.
Let's follow it out to the end. Maybe that'll take us to the that one room. Yeah, that would mathematically add up. That should put us back in the room with the button in the middle.
I think you misunderstood me at one point.
So we went north out of the button room. And then that took us to a 10-foot hallway that turned to the left and went 10 feet as well, right? Correct?
Nope, it went further than that.
Oh, how far over did it go?
It went down further.
Oh, we're spiraling down. Okay.
Down, down, down.
All right. Whatever.
Yeah, just a heads up, it's getting a little late, so I may need
Yeah,
to get up here
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
I was gonna call it at the next room.
All right, that sounds good to me.
All right.
Alright.
So you guys hit here, and then you hit. You enter. All right. Going along this hallway, same construction, you come upon a golden snake door. Opening this one up, it is just like all the other rooms. 4 golden snakes going in various directions. But this one appears to have a spiraling staircase headed downwards.
See how far this rabbit hole goes.
Is there enough room for me to like glide above the spiral staircase?
It seems very similar to the one that you guys just fell down.
All right. What I'll do is I'm gonna stretch out rope and give that to everyone, and that way, in the hopes of like if something happens, then maybe there can be like a group check and they don't have to worry about falling. Because I feel like we got lucky with the first one, but the next one might slip into a spike pit or something like that.
Makes sense. Does this one also go up 30 feet for the ceiling?
Yep, this room is 30 feet tall.
How big is the spiral staircase going down?
You're gonna have to go down to the bottom.
No, not how deep. Like, how wide is one stair?
Wide enough to accommodate a single person.
Okay, so like
We'll say
32,
5.
36 inches.
Sure.
So it's about 6 feet across for the diameter of the full spiral.
All right. Does everyone descend?
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll check for fun little traps that might turn the stairs into a slide.
Again?
Investigation.
Yeah.
21.
Looking for these traps. Thankfully, you do not find them as you descend down, down, down these spiraling stairs before you enter into another room, much like the one you had just left, except the spiraling staircase comes down from the ceiling. And that was where we shall end our session for tonight.